So this is a Excel sheet that I made to track exactly those progress makers over time. So the way you use this is first by putting in their weight in pounds, and then going through and adding their lever arm, which is going to be the length from the midpoint of their patella down to the midpoint of the cuff or measuring tool that you're using. I have this in here because I use that for quad strength measurements, but the measure that's going to be more relevant to hip strength assessment is going to be the leg length. So going from the ASIS to the medial malleolus, which is where we'll put our cuff or our assessment tool around. It will give us that measure of limb length, which again goes back into our torque equation here when we're talking about the shank. Then, working across, we take an average of 2 measures. Some clinicians and some studies recommend 3, but that's up for you and your group to decide. So we'll take the averages of both. It'll calculate out limb symmetry. So again, we do get that value, but then also calculating out torque. So this is where we can start to see some of the things that limb symmetry doesn't pick up. So if you look, this person's LSI is approaching 90%, which by a lot of standards, folks would say, hey, that's okay, we're moving in the right direction. However, what's really not captured if you only look at LSI is that this person is quite understrong. So 0.8 and 0.7 Newton meters per kilogram. For hip strength measurements, a minimum I want them at is 2.0. And then by the time that they're fully through their return to performance progression, up at least above 2.5 Newton meters per kilogram. So again, this person has quite a ways to go, and it probably explains why they're having some continued groin pain issues